Hey, Scott here. So, between the time we recorded this a couple of days ago and the time you're hearing it today, there's been a couple changes to the WrestleMania card, but luckily, who gives a shit? The Miz versus Bad Bunny singles match has been made into Miz and Morrison versus Bad Bunny and Damian Priest, which is what everyone kind of figured it would be in the first place, so I don't know why it was ever even announced as a singles match if they had no intention of doing it. And they named the teams for the women's four-way, to the women's tag four-way to get a women's tag title shot on the second day, which we guessed three of the four of. So apparently Carmella and Billie Kay are not in it, and the Riot Squad, I think, Ruby Riot and, I don't know, let's say Liv Morgan, are the fourth team in there. But apparently Billie Kay and Carmella are maybe going to end up being an unannounced fifth team and might win the thing anyway. So again, at the end of the day, who gives a shit? Our predictions stay the same. I think we both had Lana and Naomi for the women's, and we'll keep that. And we both had, I don't know, I guess Bad Bunny and now Bad Bunny and Damian Priest for that. So with that out of the way, time to listen to us do racism for about half an hour and then get into the WrestleMania 37 predictions. Enjoy! Alright, so I guess we're just going and not testing the audio levels because Drew does not abide by the measure twice, cut once method.
I abide by the cut twice and then have to buy a new piece method.
Cut twice. Not even just cut once. Cut it, maybe it might even be right.
No, because the idea...
Then cut it again.
The idea behind measuring twice is to make sure you have the right measurement.
Yes.
So you measure once and cut, realize it's the wrong measurement, and you either have to cut again or buy another piece.
Well, that's true. That seems like the better way to go.
That's how I live my life.
So as we translate this to podcasting, we'll yell some shit into a microphone. Maybe the levels are right. Maybe it's recording. But maybe we'll also just do it again.
I'll also lean in and then blow out the levels and then not fix it.
Oh my god. The waveform made me physically ill looking at it.
Talk very quiet so that nobody knows that
I hate everything you're doing.
Especially Scott, because he can't
Look.
hear what I'm saying.
I can't hear what you're saying. Number one, I'm right here. Number two,
who do you think you
we're
are?
here to tell the people that they're getting a very special.
Special.
My dentures are coming unfastened.
I hate Eric.
Yeah, my dentures are falling out. Also, I'm having a stroke. A very special episode of Blossom where she gets her period and then realizes that she's going to be very unattractive for the rest of her life.
But she runs a cafe now, Scott.
But she does run a cafe. Yeah, y'all watching Call Me Cat on, what would it be on? CBS?
I don't know. It was the same thing that Big Bang was on.
CBS.
Sure.
Yeah. It seems like their type of show.
If
you catch my drift.
Definitely their type of show.
Colorless broadcasting system.
We're the brothers.
Oh, what a great sketch. Okay,
that is a really good sketch.
It's fantastic. The WrestleMania preview bonus episode of Worst Year of Our Lives is now canceled, where we just talk about mad TV sketches we like. Mm-hmm. How about that Miss Swan?
I mean, I probably quote, not all the time, but like a good amount, the just like, Shelly, come on,
Shelly.
I do that a lot, but like it's mostly just to myself.
I don't remember that character's name.
Mr.
Tibbs.
Yes, they call him Mr. Tibbs.
They call him Mr. Pibb. Actually, they call him Pibb Extra now.
Mad.
How are you gonna? Oh, you're gonna find the list of every Michael McDonald character. Yeah. There's gonna be 80.
Various.
Yeah, various. It's gonna be a lot.
No, look, it's right there. Mr. I don't know, Captain Von Trapp.
It's not Captain Von Trapp.
Carrie Bradshaw.
It's also not Carrie Bradshaw or Stewart. No, I can confirm it's none of the first ones listed.
I'll just find a fucking picture and then.
This is horrible.
Steve Boreanaz. It doesn't say the character. That's not the character though. The character's the big fat guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in like a padded,
a
track jacket.
fat suit.
Yeah.
I don't see it. So I guess we're never finding out. Or counterpoint, you have to watch every Mad TV episode.
I've got him
until you find that character.
I'll do it
because that's the only way.
And then I'll quit as soon as Frank Caliendo shows up.
What? But Frank's the best at impersonations. He's got so many in the canon.
He's the man of 1,000 voices. I would never take that away from him. But I know in real time I stopped watching right around that time, and I don't regret it. I never had any Caliendos, never any Bobby Lees, never any Keys and Peels, never any Stephanie Myers. Not Stephanie, Stephanie. Explain yourself.
I think you missed out on some good years there.
No Andy Daly.
I think those are all the prime years.
I mean, I'm honestly naming some people. I mean, I love Key Peele and Andy Daly, but I don't think I missed a lot of their Mad TV work.
I think there's one good Key and Peele thing. I think it was like at To Catch a Predator, where Jordan Peele plays like, kind of like a dumb hood gangster guy who doesn't realize what he's like really doing. Okay. And so he like gets caught by Chris Hansen, and he just like acts all like psyched that he's on TV.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's really the only one of that generation. I mean, other than all of the John Madden skits that he does. Of course. Because when you got one impersonation, you really got to do it. You got to really run it home. Like,
fine, you've convinced me. I'll watch seasons 8 through 14.
Thank you. That's all I'm asking. Especially that new season when they came back for like 8 episodes or something.
Something like that in like 2016.
Yeah. With some of none of the original cast.
I think they occasionally had old cast members guest, but the regular cast was all new people, all people who have done zero in the successive 5 years.
You don't know shit.
Not a one has done shit about fuck.
Is it the 20th anniversary reunion?
That kicked off the season. I think they did that, then they did the season.
Gotcha. Well, you know what, Scott? I think you're wrong. I think it's all funny. Look, there's a Dora the Explorer spoof in the first episode. You got your Carly Craig. You got your Chelsea Davidson. You got Jeremy D. Howard. Amir K. Lyric Lewis.
Amir didn't even get a last name. He just got the letter K.
Piotr Michael. Michelle Ortiz. Adam Ray. Will fucking Sasso.
He's one of the guests. He's not
Nicole Sullivan.
Same deal.
That's it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of
not a single one, right?
Not
a single one. Is Adam Ray anyone, or am I just confusing him with Jonah Ray?
Adam Ray is this guy right here. You've definitely seen him in every TV show he's ever been in. He was in The Heat. He was in Red 2. He was in Spy. He was in Game Over Man. All of these things are good.
Well, I can't argue with that. Wait, Lyric Lewis.
I don't know, man. I don't write the rules. It's a lady.
She's like...
She's Leona Lewis.
She's like not... Actually, maybe I was just thinking... Oh, I've seen her on AP Bio. Oh, and Baskets. But yeah, I think I was thinking of Leona Lewis. And also I like that she's in a TV series called Gay Skit Happens. She looks like just not Aisha Tyler.
I think she's worse than Aisha Tyler.
That's why she's not Aisha Tyler.
I don't know who any of these people are, and I don't want to know who any of these people are. Oh, hello, gazongs.
I see Michelle Ortiz got her job. Oh. Oh, Drew.
Oh my god, she's in 2 of my favorite things.
You need to make a public apology to Michelle Ortiz. One to her tits for being the best ones anyone's ever seen, and number 2 for being in 2 of your favorite shows.
Oh, I even know what character she played in Tacoma FD.
Yeah, Tacoma FD.
She's the opera singer who's dating Granny.
The Broken Lizard show that not a single person listening to this besides Drew has
speak
ever
watched. At the ball because she has to sing and save her voice.
Never watched.
Yeah, I absolutely
No one. Write in, give us a call. Give us a call live on the air if you've watched in earnest Tacoma FD.
It's really good.
You're an idiot.
You know what though? It's not really good. It's just like It's an easy watch. It's literally like a turn off your brain and just like don't have to think about anything show, and that's why I like it. Also, because I like Broken Lizard.
I can't do that. I've never been able to turn off. It's always going.
It's always thinking about the best possible way to kidnap children.
Synapses are firing.
And
I'm always thinking,
his newest blog post about hating the troops.
Interesting ways to kill myself. I wish I could take a break.
I wish you would take a break too. From living.
Well, give me a break of that Kit Kat bar.
You already had a Kit Kat.
You know what? I did literally already have a Kit Kat bar. We searched the entire store for a Kit Kat that wasn't already broken in the package, with no luck. Every
broken.
single one.
Pre-broken Kit Kats.
And not one break. Each possible break is broken. I had to do 0 breaking on my Kit Kat.
I got to break 1.
You got 1?
I got 1 and a 2.
More power to you.
But that's why I'm better than you.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess God shined more brightly on you this day.
Praise Allah.
Praise Allah. Have we
Hezbollah?
have we gotten in all 5 prayers today, or are we down one?
It's pretty late in the evening. We should probably get that final prayer.
We better pause and point toward
Which
Mecca.
way's east?
East is east.
So we pray to east.
Yeah. Drew's trying to figure out where east is, and it's adorable.
It's that way.
He's doing it with his penis.
Yeah. My limp penis is pointing east.
I
can't get it up.
I use my limp dick as a compass and a sundial.
Limp disket.
Both to minimal success.
You know how excited I was when I realized that the Limp Bizkit album Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water was about anal sex? I think it was only a few years after it came out.
Okay, I thought you were going to say a few years ago.
No, it wasn't like
the year was 2018.
It was like, when did that album come out? Like 2003? 2?
No. Is that the one with Rollins on it?
Yes.
That's 2000.
Oh yeah, I guess it is way early.
Know how I know that?
The Undertaker, baby.
1, The Undertaker. 2, it's the song they use at the end of Anarchy Rules 2000.
Is it really?
That's correct.
That's pretty rad. What about Gold Cobra? When did that come out?
2000 and...
October 17th, 2000. 2011, Gold
11.
Cobra.
Still...
wow, I can't believe it sold that many in the U.S.
That's kind of impressive.
That's crazy. Even
83,000?
Even the one after, oh my god. What was the... So yeah, Chocolate Starfish and Hot Dog Flavored Water.
8 million.
8 million.
So they sold...
Ones across the board except for 17114.
They sold one... Gold Cobra sold 1% of what Chocolate Starfish sold.
Correct.
So, relatively, it's not fantastic. They literally went down 99%.
I had this one. I had this one. I had this one. And I had this one.
Oh, you had results may vary.
Yep.
That's interesting to me because nobody had that.
A few of myself and a few of my friends did.
I don't think I had any.
And then I stole this from someone.
Of course you had greatest
and got
hits.
rid of these ones.
Greatest hits spelled with a Z. When did Significant Other come out?
1999.
That's why I didn't have it. Because the last CD I ever bought was 1998. And I haven't paid a goddamn cent for music since, and I never will.
It's because you hate the troops. And
I hate the troops.
You hate giving people money who deserve it. And I've seen you do some bad things in your life. Real bad things.
You're angry with me
Baby did a bad thing.
You're angry with me for taking food out of Fred Durst's children's mouths?
Correct. You know what? If you had paid for Significant Other and Chocolate Starfish, we would have got Fanatic like 5 years earlier.
Oh, no, that makes me sad. Because
Make it quick. I gotta poop.
One of the first line in the movie?
Yeah, I think, or at least John Travolta's first line.
It's
in
the
the
first
movie.
scene, certainly.
Yeah, but
that's something.
Make it quick. I gotta poop. John Travolta,
starring John Travolta in the role of a lifetime as Moose,
and Devon Sawa as the guy he's standing, which is amazing.
Which is honestly like Birdman level meta casting.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
It's the best movie I've ever seen.
You should watch it. It's bad, but also great.
Watch The Fanatic. Do not accidentally watch The Fan with Robert De Niro.
Yeah, don't watch a good movie.
Yeah, because that's kind of a good movie.
Yeah.
Do not watch that. Please only watch The Fanatic with John Travolta and Devon Sawa. And if you're good, after that you can watch Big Fan with Patton Oswalt.
You can watch both of those movies while listening to Frantic by Metallica.
Is that your favorite Metallica album?
Yeah. No, because this is not an album, Scott. That's on Saint Anger.
Which is your favorite
Which
Metallica?
is my favorite Metallica.
Everyone loves
It's the
Saint Anger.
only good Metallica album.
That's
Maybe Reload might be pretty good. You know when they got their haircuts and they started singing like ballady songs?
They started doing songs for dads.
Yeah. Because
yeah.
they're grandfathers.
Yeah. Load can suck it, but Reload, that's where it's at.
You know what?
Now
You got
that's an album.
You got it.
I've never listened to a Metallica song.
I don't think that's true because every professional wrestler from the years 1993 to now uses Metallica or AC/DC. So
Yeah.
you've definitely heard one.
I guess I have. I've never gone out of my way.
Oh my god, they
for it.
released
Who's this? Limp Bizkit?
unreleased 6 studio album
Oh my god.
that didn't come out. Why? Why didn't it
Well,
come
get
out?
it out.
They had
Guys, what are we
They had
doing?
a single in 2014.
Endless Slaughter.
So it's still in production or something?
Stampede of the Disco Elephants. We've been waiting 7 years for the next Limp Bizkit studio. Oh, Wes Borland's back? Didn't they have like a
Yep.
falling out?
Yep. He did Big Dumb Face for a while.
I'm glad they
Where he had
patched it
that
up.
song Duke Lion.
Wait, it was literally called Big Dumb Face?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep. I know things, Scott. I know things.
Yeah, you know things. I wouldn't
Bittersweet
publicize
Symphony. You know what that is?
Is it him covering
Bittersweet Symphony by The Verve.
Verve?
It's a medley of Sweet Home by Motley Crue and Bittersweet Symphony by The Verve.
Well, that's weird.
Guess what we're listening to as soon as the podcast turns off?
No.
You gotta hear it. I want to ruin it.
No,
Yeah, okay.
I have to go to the hospital right after
Very
we finish.
quickly. Let's get off the Limp Bizkit train and
Oh.
get onto the Rolling Stones train of
Okay.
how big of a piece of shit both of them are. I mean, I guess Keith Richards, it would have been just Keith Richards and Mick Jagger for like stealing the Grammy from the Verve because they sampled too much of the song.
Yeah.
You literally did nothing and you stole the Grammy.
Yeah.
The Verve had one hit and didn't get to take home their Grammy.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
That's a shame.
I also don't give a shit about the Rolling Stones, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really either.
I don't care about most old fogey music.
Yeah. How about old faggy music?
I like old faggy music.
Like Elton John.
I like Elton John or Depeche Mode.
I don't want to sound like a queer or nothing, but I think Depeche Mode is a sweet band.
Scott, I got bad news.
What?
That makes you sound like a queer.
Ah.
They got you. They tricked you.
Well, I guess I've made my bed.
Now you got it coming it.
Yep.
You're gonna leave some snail trails in your bed.
Boo.
Ugh. All right. Anyways, this podcast is not about Limp Bizkit or about leaving trails in your bed. This is the bonus episode about things that we hate and don't want to watch, but we're gonna
I'm going
watch.
to anyway because business
It's tradition.
dictates it.
It's tradition.
We didn't do this show last year.
Well,
There
for a reason,
There was
though.
no because the Democrats made up a goddamn virus to keep us away from each other.
And it was financed by the Jews
That's correct.
to keep you from getting boners and buying guns.
The two most important things, and often going together. Imagine buying a gun soft. That means you don't even want that gun as bad as you should.
Imagine only being able to get a boner by pointing a loaded gun at your dick. And the fear
What do you mean-
gives you an erection.
What do you mean, imagine?
Yes, that is true. But, like, Scott, why do you need a boner? It's not like you use it.
Imagine all the people getting boners from guns.
I bet you there's a lot of people that need guns to get off.
Yeah.
Like, rubbing them on tits while they're having sex.
Just in
America!
the pussy and asshole.
Yeah, loaded, too. Like,
Yeah.
cocked and ready to go.
Safety off.
Yeah, in the pussy and butthole, yeah. I bet you I bet you there's way more porn of that than we will ever even know.
Let's find out.
No, I don't want to find out.
Let's mark it down for post-podcast activities.
No, I don't want it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to see it. It's gross. By gross, I mean pussies. I don't want to see pussies.
Yeah. Now, how about men with guns in their assholes and urethras?
And penile sounding with a loaded gun.
That's right.
Woof.
Are you back in?
Yes.
Have I won you back?
Yeah, I'm back in. Oh, that.
How much would you like to invest in my company?
I will give you $50 for 90% of
100% of your company. Are you? I will give you $50 if you leave right now.
Yeah. I will give you $50 for 100% ownership so that I can burn the patents so you can't make them again.
So I can protect the world.
Yeah. But I guess if you burn the patents, there wouldn't be patents, so you could just do it again.
Patent Oswald?
Patent Oswald. Yeah. We own the rights to patent Oswald.
Famous Irish comedian Patton Oswalt.
Oswald.
Yeah.
O''
Exactly.
Swalt. Is that a him joke or a you joke?
I think it's me.
Oh.
But I don't really know anymore. I've sort of like lost all sense of self. So maybe it was someone else. Who cares?
Yeah, well, it's not like anybody's going to tell him. Although you have had minor contact with him before.
I have had minor contact with him. He did like a silly thing we did. That
was
13 years ago.
Yeah, shit. That's
Pushing 14.
Like, as much as I don't miss having to spend the entire day coming up with ideas and filming things, I do miss the fact that, like, that used to be a part of our everyday life.
Yeah, and
It's like Saturday we got to film promos. That's like, fine, let's do them.
Yeah.
Especially with uncooperative team members.
Yeah.
Sometimes me, sometimes Kelly. Mostly me and Kelly.
Usually one of you.
Yeah. Not going to name names, but it's definitely me and Kelly.
Yeah. We did some good stuff, though.
We had some very good ones. I especially like all of the ones that we filmed for the 22 short stories that got Kelly in trouble with his neighbors. Yeah, there was
getting yelled at as an adult.
There was a couple of guys in your backyard with no shirts on that were like dancing, and it was kind of weird for us. And then, Kelly, come here.
Get over.
They're telling us there's a bunch of weird guys. What you and your friends doing in the backyard naked?
You kissing again? You kissing naked?
Kissing naked.
Why do you need to kiss naked?
Why was one a fat Chinese guy? I love the idea of Kelly's parents being racist when they're pretty much the furthest thing from.
Yeah, they seem pretty chill.
I don't even think they cuss.
No, they don't strike me as cussers.
No.
Although I feel like Henry could tell a racy joke.
I guess he is a baseball player.
Yeah,
he has done a lot of nut scratching.
Yeah, he'll tell a joke that has the word "butt" in it.
Butt. Wow, real racy. I gotta look around, make sure none of the women folk are around, so I can say butt. Yeah.
Fanny.
Fanny.
But British fanny, so it's dirtier.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's pussy. You know. How could we, as a Western civilization, not decide on what fanny meant?
Because all the Puritans left and moved here, and they didn't want to talk about
and
vaginas.
We're like, no, it's a silly baby word for butt, not a gross word for pussy. It's very strange.
Yeah, it is a weird language. This, we should probably do this because two of us are running out of energy.
I feel great.
No, you don't.
You should see how you look.
I know you don't have energy. So let's just do this thing we don't want to do so we can watch the New Mutants. Oh, wait. We've already watched the New Mutants?
Great question. Unclear. No, we probably have not.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Except for we have.
Nope. I think this is going before the other two we've done.
Yeah, but if we're watching it tonight, then we will have seen it by the time the podcast gets released.
Oh, certainly. I thought by the time another podcast aired. I don't really know.
The good thing is that this literally has nothing to do with the other orders of any of the other ones.
Guys,
so if you don't listen to this, it literally doesn't
I'm going to
matter.
give you a spoiler right now. There's no secret letter at the end of this. This is a bonus episode.
I'm just going to say something incredibly racist at the end of this, so you better stick to it.
Yeah. But okay, let's talk about WrestleMania.
As is tradition, except for last year when we weren't legally allowed to be in the same location as one another.
Because of the Democrats.
Because of the Democrats, as we stated. WrestleMania 37 is in...
It's not 37.
What is it?
It's WrestleMania Pirates 2.
Pirates 2. Pirates are better.
Pirates of Penzance. A Gilbert and Sullivan joint.
Pirates 2 Electric Pirate Poonaloo.
Did Gilbert and Sullivan do Pirates of Penzance?
Did they do Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes, Gilbert and Sullivan's Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm sure they did.
Dead Men Tell No Tales.
I'm confirming it, but I feel like it's a formality.
The Curse of the Black Pearl. Dead Man's Chest. What's the other one?
Gilbert and Sullivan. What are we naming? All the pirates?
I think I already named them all.
We got.
No, I think we're done.
Is the first one
Dead Man's Chest?
The first one is not Dead Man's Chest.
Yes.
No, it is not.
What's the first one?
Curse of the Black Pearl.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Curse of the Black Pearl is the first one. Yeah.
Dead Man's Chest. That World's End.
Yeah.
On Stranger Dicks.
On Stranger Dicks.
Which is an actual show title we used.
Yeah.
And is there a fifth?
Yeah. Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Dark of the Moon.
Dark of the Moon, yeah.
Revenge of the Fallen.
Revenge of the Fallen.
I like this game now. Extinction?
Extinction. 3D. Pirates of the Caribbean 3D.
Of course. The Legend of Curly's Gold.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Judgment Day.
Resurrection.
Yep.
Covenant. Pirates of the Caribbean Ghost Protocol.
Rogue Nation. Rouge Nation. That's what it was in France. So stupid. What a stupid joke. I liked it though, I'm not gonna lie.
Pirates of the Caribbean Fallen Kingdom.
Ooh. Is that another Transformers?
No.
That's Jurassic
World.
Yeah. I don't recognize the second Jurassic World movie as a movie.
That's fair. Pirates of the Caribbean 3 Parabellum.
Chapter 3
Chapter 3 Parabellum.
Are you willing to admit on the podcast that you saw Jurassic World 1
twice in one day?
Twice in one day at
while
the theater?
Not telling you guys I'd seen it already?
Yeah. Where we were the second viewing?
I am not ready to admit that.
That's fair. You do it in your own time. It's your body, your choice.
Did I see a 12 at noon showing by myself in an almost empty theater,
knowing that you were going to see it with us that evening,
and then make Scott and Kelly go see a 10:30 at night showing of it and acting like I hadn't seen it already?
I'm gonna be honest, a very weird thing to do.
It's really funny flex that like I could have just seen it by myself and not made you guys go see it, but I made you guys go see it anyways.
P.S. I didn't enjoy it, and it would have been fine if I didn't see it. It was a bad movie.
But now you got a funny story to tell.
I really do.
You know, it's a real... No, you drank your energy drink, and then I go...
True, no.
See ya.
Now that...
Didn't you buy a poutine? No, I didn't.
That's not a funny... Okay, one of those two is a funny story. The time where I bought an energy drink, couldn't find it, then you told me I drank it and sent me home is not a funny story.
Yep.
Where you lied to Kelly about how much KFC you bought so he wouldn't call you fat is a funny story.
That is true. That is a very funny story. I did enjoy that.
That was fun for everyone. Nobody got... You know why? Because nobody got hurt in that one.
It was a safe place for all of us.
Yes. It was a joke for nice people.
Yeah. I still think drinking your energy drink was pretty funny.
No, you're wrong. Because someone got hurt.
No. Nobody got hurt except for maybe my heart a little bit from drinking the energy drink.
Yeah, which was probably your second that day.
It's giving me a heart murmur just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so fine. WrestleMania.
So fine.
Pirates 2.
Yep.
Curse of the Butt.
Man, these match orders on Wikipedia couldn't be less what the actual match
You don't
orders
think
are.
Cesaro Rollins is main eventing day one?
Yeah, I don't think Lashley McIntyre for the title is going second.
Well, maybe no, I don't know. It's a women's match. Maybe it's going this way.
It's not.
Maybe 6 is first, and 1 is the main event.
No, Lashley McIntyre is the main event.
I don't believe you.
No, because remember
Bad Bunny and The Miz is the main event.
You remember they did a women's main event?
I do remember them doing a
It's not going to happen again.
It might.
They learned.
Although I don't think
their
this
lesson.
is the match.
No, it's not.
I don't think either of the women's matches on this one are like the strong like main event match.
They're not. Although they will be 2 of the best matches on the show.
Probably. So
Which pains me to say.
Should we?
But here we are.
Say what those matches are?
We should say what they are, but try to say them in the order you think they're going to happen.
Okay. I will say.
To be sure that we miss a couple.
Yeah.
Because we forget which ones we've already said.
That's interesting.
I think Cesaro Seth could open.
I was going to say, New Day AJ almost might open.
I don't think you open WrestleMania with a guy who's never wrestled before.
I guess. Kofi's pretty... Like, New Day's pretty good for, like, getting the energy up.
That's true.
So maybe they should save them for later.
Yeah.
Just in case that it goes...
I feel like Seth Rollins opens every WrestleMania.
I need the New Day to give me some energy right now. Because I want to... There rocks.
You good?
There rocks. I don't know.
You got it?
I don't care. Yeah, okay, yeah. So Cesaro Seth Rollins probably opens.
Yeah. I think we both agree this will be good, but not as good as it should be.
Probably. I don't imagine they'll get to do, like, the stuff they would want to do. I also feel like Rollins, like, doesn't actually care about wrestling anymore.
Seth Rollins is a piece of shit now.
He's definitely a person who understands how Twitter works.
Yeah.
And he's definitely not, like, the king of sucking the dick of WWE.
He's sick at Twitter.
Like, didn't he tweet, like, somewhat recently, like, best wrestling in the world, no debate?
Yeah, something like that.
Or something stupid
and then,
like that.
This is going to shock you. There was a bit of debate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I wish that he would delete his Twitter like Austin Aries.
Yeah, R.I.P. Austin Aries' Twitter.
No, not R.I.P.
No?
No.
You don't miss it?
Fuck him.
You don't miss him saying that the COVID vaccine has killed more people than COVID?
Yep. I do not miss that.
Well, I guess that's why we work so well together, because we're 2 sides of very different coins.
One of us is on the spectrum, and the other one's also on the spectrum, but lower.
I'm with you, Austin. I hear you.
You're an Austin Theory guy, too?
Man, all the guys named Austin, first name, Steve's pretty cool, are kind of pieces of shit. Theory.
Austin Watson's
Aries.
a hockey player.
Austin Creed is actually cool.
Austin Creed.
But, yeah. Those guys are bad.
Austin Powers.
I am sad that...
In gold member.
the worst one! That will never get to book the Mount Rushmore of indie shitheads.
Yeah.
Austin Aries, Davey Richards, Low Key, Teddy Hart in a match.
Remember when Davey Richards was getting 3-2-1 Battle canceled because he hated us, even though he knew nothing about us?
Yeah, because... I don't know.
Because one person at Defy that didn't like us had said,
yeah,
fuck these guys.
And
he's like, yeah, fuck them.
And it's not even really clear why that person
I don't know.
didn't like us. Just he decided to, kind of.
Because we're a bunch of yard tards who don't know what we're doing.
I guess. I mean...
And most of our roster was bad.
That's fair. But you don't have to be mad at it. Just do your own thing, man. Be cool. So, Cesaro Rollins, who you got?
What I got is I should probably write down the predictions.
So I don't have to.
So
do
you
it
don't
later.
have to listen.
That
to
would
the
be
podcast.
lovely if you could go ahead and do that. I actually meant to bring that up much earlier, but I'm glad you thought of it now.
That was great. I should have said nothing so that you would have to go back and read.
I was literally thinking of it about an hour ago, and then then it
one.
left me. I'm like, yeah, no, that would be, yeah, it'd be nice if we didn't do that. Because did I have to do that for the Dome show? Yeah, it was the Dome show.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's avert another tragedy where I have to listen to our voices at 1.5 speed.
Here's the thing, Scott. I don't give a fuck who wins
But you have
about
to.
anything on this show.
Drew, here's the thing.
So-
It's 2021. There's no better time to start caring about WWE.
There's no better time to start caring about wrestling once you've sold all of your wrestling merchandise. So it was gone, so you didn't have to deal with it.
Yes.
I'm going to say that I want Cesaro to win, so I'm just going to say Cesaro wins.
I mean, that's fair. I don't see the point of doing this match if Cesaro doesn't win.
Does anything they do matter or make any sense?
No. So, fair counterpoint.
So you
quite
are saying?
honestly. I'll say Cesaro because I'm a foolish optimist.
Here's what's going to happen. Double turn.
Okay.
Rollins goes face, Cesaro goes heel, and then the next night on Raw, they'll do, just because like it's the night after WrestleMania, so everybody's involved. Cesaro will then just turn back to a face.
Okay.
And then on SmackDown, Rollins will turn back to a heel, and then they'll start feuding again.
That's not bad. How are they doing the double turn? Is Rollins doing a big sweaty blade job, and then Cesaro puts him in the sharpshooter?
Airplane spins him so much that all the blood comes out of his body,
Okay,
and he
well,
literally dies.
I wasn't thinking that Cesaro exsanguinates Seth Rollins, but I'm not against it. I was just thinking Rollins does a big old blade, Cesaro puts him in a sharpshooter, but Seth won't give up. But then Ken Shamrock calls the match anyway.
Sure, done. Deal.
What do you think about that?
Deal. I like it.
3 3/4 stars. Next. Am I too high?
Yeah, you're way too high.
2 stars.
I mean, I went 3.
Negative
so-
4 stars.
I hope you're like. I know we like Cesaro, and at some point in our lifetime, we used to like Rollins.
Yeah.
Scott, it's still WWE.
I'm aware.
I'm giving it a 3, and that's a like the maximum 3.
I know that Rollins has been having a series of 3 at best star matches with Nakamura. But Nakamura
no one has
doesn't
good
care anymore.
Nobody has good match with Nakamura.
Yeah. Nakamura, low-key, a bad wrestler now.
Nakamura, Loki, bad wrestler.
But 2 bad wrestlers. Yeah. I'm sticking 3 3/4 because, again, eternal optimist.
Right, I don't give a shit. Okay, what's next?
Now you go, Omos.
New Day and AJ and Omos?
Yeah. Omos wins the title in his first match.
Correct. I would imagine mostly because of AJ.
Do you want to say what you said about Omos?
No, I said if I saw him in person, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying AJ and Omos. You're saying AJ and Omos?
Yep.
I'm gonna say 2 3/4. That's a generous rating.
See, now I think that's too generous.
Okay.
I'm going 2 1/4.
There you go.
I think it's going to be a lot of dumb. And I think AJ is going to have to be careful to not say something racist.
No. He only thinks the earth is flat and that Kid Rock is funny. That's it. He's not actively a racist.
I mean, he's half right.
Kid Rock is funny?
The earth is flat. Oh. Kid Rock sucks.
Yeah.
He thinks Kid Rock is funny?
Well, there was like some clip from the Hall of Fame when Kid Rock got inducted where he made some joke about liberals something, and the whole audience was dead except for they cut to AJ, who was like howling and like thigh slapping about it.
Doing like Austin laugh?
Yeah. Oh my god, those levels are bad.
Oh, those are big ones.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a lot of AJ carrying his team. I'm sure Omos will do like cool athletic things.
Will he?
But they're going to be super protected. And I wouldn't be surprised if he like double stacks them and gets the pin. Just like one on top of the other and then just like foot and poses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's real big.
He's 7'3". Like shoot 7'3".
That's got to be one of the tallest ever. Like
what was El Gigante?
That's the only other option. I think he's 7'3" or 7'4" legit.
You don't know.
He's a biggin. Because he was like a lot taller than the Undertaker.
I don't know that he was build height 8 foot tall.
Well, I don't think he's 8 feet.
Well, I think he. Yeah, he's like 7'2", 7'3".
He's definitely like a couple over 7.
I wish
For
it
show.
would tell me his NBA stats so that I could tell you what they say. His true height was 7'7".
Wow. That's
At
crazy
age
tall.
16, he was already 7'2".
There's something wrong with your body.
I guess. Oh, lucky him. He was trained by the WCW power plant. That's why he's so good.
That makes sense.
Oh, he had got the diabetes.
Oh,
Well, that's sad.
we lost him. 7'7" for reals.
7'7" for reals. That's bonkers.
That
Look how much
really
bigger
is.
he is than the Undertaker.
Yeah, he was like nearly a head taller than the Undertaker.
That's crazy. That's cray-cray.
There really is.
Yeah.
That's so big. What do you even like? That's the problem with guys like that. It's interesting to see, but what can you actually do with them when they're a foot taller than the second biggest guy?
Bear hugs.
A lot of bear hugs.
A lot of putting all your weight on them in the corner.
A lot of cool bodysuits with muscles and hair on them.
I do like his bodysuits.
Absolutely.
What was Andre? Before he started to get decrepit.
6'11" or 7.
Andre the Giant. 9 foot tall.
Oh
Well,
my God.
You're wrong. What do you got here? He was
Build
7'4".
Build
but
7'4".
no, he's 7'4".
I'm thinking Arby's, but I'm also thinking
At age 12, he was 6'3".
a yikes.
I don't know if we're gonna find a shoot weight on here.
Or a height even.
Or sorry, height. I mean, sorry. Yeah, that's it. It's been a long day, pig fucker.
Yes, Ben.
Can I call you big fucker?
Only my friends can call me big
Well, then I
fucker.
can't call you big fucker.
I think he's 6'11" or 7. I think he's hovering around 84 inches. If I was to hazard a guess. You can't find it. You don't know how to use the
No,
internet.
I don't think it's even on here. I mean, I'm sure I could just type in how tall was Andre the Giant.
Be
but-
sure to include a question mark at the end, or else Google doesn't know that you're asking it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and be sure to go to yahoo.com and type in "take me to google.com."
Can I go to Ask Jeeves?
I wish you could go. Maybe you can. I think ask.com is still. I
Probably.
actually don't know if that's even true.
Probably. Strowman Shane,
Yeah, why not?
I guess. In a cage. I'm gonna say that I don't care who wins, and I don't care what the star rating is. So I'm gonna give it Braun Strowman -1 star.
Those are both pretty fair. I'm like, what's even the point of this match?
I don't know. Gotta give something for Braun to do, and gotta put Shane on Mania.
Yeah, like it seems like it's so weird. Like a big giant baby face and small shitty heel. And
Old man heel who hasn't really wrestled in
yeah,
several years.
it doesn't quite have the cachet of like a face Lesnar versus heel angle.
What if
It's not quite going to be as good as that.
this is the return of Babatunde, so he can help Shane, and then we get a
Big
Braun Strowman
boys?
versus Babatunde.
And then
Sorry,
eventually,
not Babatunde. What was his fucking name?
Daba Kato.
Dabba-Kato, yeah.
And then eventually we build to Daba Kato versus Omos. And then the world stops spinning.
Good. It's about time.
Because enough already.
End it. Fucking end it.
Yeah, let's go Strowman. The thing is, it's such a silly match that maybe Shane wins?
Who knows?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Braun, I guess, because you need someone to challenge for titles after Mania, and why not Braun? Why not great wrestler Braun Strowman,
Former world champion.
I heard a thing.
Hey, he's a former world champion. Are you?
It depends who you ask.
I'm asking you.
Depends what promotion. 'Cause
I'm asking you.
Yes.
WWE.
You didn't say that. You said world champion. I was champ.
Well,
I was,
he's only wrestled in WWE.
I was some kind of champion of the world. I can't say which.
And who did you lose it to?
Well, that's actually an interesting question.
Have you lost? Have you lost the
have I-
title
multiple times?
to 3 of the worst wrestlers that you've ever wrestled?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Okay,
Yeah.
reasonable. I lost it to one of the best wrestlers I've ever wrestled.
Stop stop sucking butt for points. That's disgusting.
Well, it's not like he's gonna hear it.
You're disgusting to me.
And I beat one of the worst wrestlers I've ever wrestled. Suck it, Cody.
See, here's what I thought. I forgot who you. I switched the two.
Oh, you thought I lost?
I thought
Cody?
you were just sucking Cody's
No,
ass.
I'm sucking Benny's ass.
That's fair. You know
Uncle
what?
Benny, one of the best wrestlers I've ever wrestled.
Honestly, yeah, suck Uncle Benny's ass all day. He
Also,
rocks.
Cody, I know you're gonna actively listen to this, so I'm kidding. You don't suck. You were better than everybody else that wrestled there from Washington.
No need to send a sad DM.
Yeah. Also, I like you better than Dan, so let's say you're a better wrestler than Dan.
Done.
Done.
What was I saying?
That you're gay. You were coming out on the podcast.
Was I?
You said you were going to earlier today. You said when we're doing the WrestleMania review,
promised.
I will come out for reals. For realsies.
Promised you were going to do it.
You said you heard something about Braun.
Oh,
about
yes.
this match.
That's exactly. Thank you, because I 1,000% would have forgotten until you said that.
Right.
I don't, spoiler guys, I don't watch WWE TV regularly. A, regularly, or B, at all.
You're missing out.
Apparently, as of, let's say a week and a half ago, as of airtime, I don't know, whatever, last Raw, who gives a shit?
Whatever.
They play a train sound
my
effect.
God, no way.
When he runs around the ring at
No
1
way.
mile per hour.
No way.
And runs into a guy. Yes.
Scott, you're lying.
Drew.
You are lying.
Look, I'm going off my friends at WrestlingObserver.com/F4W, F4WOnline.com. My good friends David Q. Meltzer and Brian Q. Alvarez, and I don't think they would lie to me.
Scott.
Were you?
We have to go to the Harakiri 7-Eleven.
You seem like you were not ready for that information.
Is
that accurate?
That is the worst thing I've heard in my whole life.
What if they do it at Mania in front
I
of...
bet you they will.
In front of fans.
I bet you they will.
Imagine.
How can he, though? He's in a cage.
He'll find a way. Life finds a way.
I guess at post-match or something. Or... Ugh, Scott, that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Drew, the choo-choo's coming.
What's your star rating?
Dud.
Yeah. I'm still sticking with my -1. So I guess Bad Bunny Miz?
Yeah.
Or do you think they'll do women's title and men's title back to back? Or do they do women's title comedy cooler?
No. Women go second last. They're the cooler. We're going.
This is old school.
We're going to go back
to WrestleMania 18.
Yeah, we're going late 90s, early 2000s. Put the bitches second last, so everyone can take a break, go to the bathroom, jerk off in the bathroom.
All right. What do you? I mean, it's Bad Bunny, right?
It's Bad Bunny. Wild that it's a singles match.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be a tag originally.
Is Morrison hurt? Is that the deal?
I don't know. Is he? Scott, I honestly couldn't tell you anything.
I think that's the deal because it definitely was supposed to be a tag match, but now it's a goddamn singles with the Miz and Bad Bunny. And what else did I hear? I got all kinds of scoops. I guess Bad Bunny played some... Oh yeah, the scoop is from Dave Meltzer's kids. Which is wild that he has like fairly young kids and he's 62.
Well, some people get it up late.
Respect. I guess he played some celebrity basketball thing, maybe related to the All-Star game.
Sure.
And the kids said he was the least athletic person they've ever seen.
Nice.
So nothing like translating that to a singles match at WrestleMania.
Well, don't you... What was the thing Rumble, right?
Oh, where he almost died.
Where he like couldn't even
jump off the top
rope.
And he nearly went to heaven.
You are almost 6 feet above the people below you.
Yeah.
And you still can't like go out at them.
No, he fell.
You have to fall straight down.
He fell on them.
Yeah. Does he speak English?
Great question. Don't know the answer.
This is going to be a real...
Not my Grammy winner.
This will be a real dud for me.
Miz, and when the better worker is the Miz.
Mike the Miz Mizanin is the best wrestler in the match.
Hey, Drew. Mike the Miz Mizanin was the world heavyweight champion less than a month ago.
That is true.
Remember that.
I will always remember that. I will never forget that. He is the GOAT.
Multi-time world champion.
Yeah.
8-time Intercontinental champion.
Is it 8? Yeah, we looked it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your rating?
Yeah, dud, right? What am I doing?
Yeah, you're stupid.
what am I...
If Meltzer's kids said he was the least athletic guy and The Miz isn't really that athletic,
No.
it's gonna be a dud.
Does Bad Bunny win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
He's like one of the biggest like hip-hop superstars in the world right now.
But not for us.
What do you mean for us?
He doesn't make music for us.
Yeah, but we're not listening to that shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so... But like, they're not gonna have the biggest, like, hip, like, whatever, reggaeton, whatever the fuck he is, superstar in the world.
I got a reggaeton question.
Lose at WrestleMania.
Drew, I got an important reggaeton question. Yeah. Are they ever gonna do a second beat?
No.
Or is it just that one forever?
It's that.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's the point.
Forever?
That's the point.
Why?
It's supposed to be the one.
Is it for people who are mentally enfeebled?
Enfeebled. No, it's because they, much like you being a scared white man towards change, they are a group of ethnic people who only like one thing.
Okay.
So they can't have anything other than that, or they will be confused.
Well, as a person who I guess technically is of an ethnicity, even though like I'm just the main one and everyone else is, you know,
the main ethnicity.
You know how it be.
White is the main ethnicity.
Main ethnicity.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God! You killed yourself.
As I was saying it, I didn't know where I was going, but I like where I landed. Yeah. So yeah, as a person who I guess is of an ethnicity who doesn't want anything to change ever, I can respect that. I guess there's a reason that I only listen to Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
Is it the whitest music you could think of?
Yeah.
I guess that's fair. I would have said Sarah McLachlan. That's the whitest music I can think of.
That's pretty white.
Yeah.
Like any 90s female singer-songwriter is pretty
Alanis
white.
Morissette.
Yeah.
Kate Bush.
Jewel.
How about Hate Bush?
I
heard that joke somewhere today.
Do you hate
How about Hate Bush? And she wants to push you down that hill.
I love Kate Bush.
I've only heard a few songs, but I like them.
I mean, we got Running Up That Hill.
Yeah.
We got A Woman's Work.
What was the one that we did the video for? Was that a Kate Bush song?
No.
Remember the one that was just Dan in the living room with the one candle? And then me in the car, and then you...
No, that was Amy Mann.
Amy Mann, right.
From the Magnolia soundtrack.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Running Up That Hill, Woman's Work, Wuthering Heights, that's a good one. Yeah,
Anyways, Sasha Bianca...
pardon me, sir, she is a plural.
Belair. Women's SmackDown... Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've paid enough attention to know what's going on. Sasha's the heel, question mark?
I think kind of, yeah. I think they want Bianca to be the one that gets cheered.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is correct, because Sasha's a bitch and should never be a face.
Correct.
She's a horrible face.
She's really good at being unlikable.
Yeah. Just stop booking her wrong. The match will be good, because why?
They're both athletic.
And not...
One's attractive?
And not white.
Oh.
Because white women are the worst.
Well, I wanted you to say it, not me, because I knew where you were going with it.
I'm sorry, you don't agree with that? You think white women are great? You love them?
Yep.
They're your favorite?
Yep.
You date them all the time?
They are my first choice. If you excluded Latina and Asian and Middle Eastern and probably black. Then...
and probably even black.
You're not wrong in your statement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Bianca Belair wins.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm gonna say 3 3/4.
That feels about right. 3.5, because at the end of the day, they're still ladies.
All right, and we got Bradley Lashley
Spradley.
Versus Drew McIntyre.
Spradley. Chris Spradley? Chris Spradlin. What the hell's
What-
Chris Hero's name?
What are you trying to say?
Chris Hero's name.
Chris Hero. It's his legal government name. He changed it.
Oh, he's a warrior type.
Yeah. Just Warrior, though. So his name is just Hero. No Chris.
Oh,
Just Hero.
okay.
Because
Spradley.
why not, right?
It's Spradley.
I don't care.
But Spradley to me just sounds like a Tim and Eric name.
Spradlin.
It is Spradlin. Okay. And
Chris Spradlin. Yeah.
yeah. Spraynard.
Spradland.
Happy birthday, Spray. I'm disappointed in you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's a Christmas Eve baby.
His name's Spray. Yeah, it's short for Spray Nerd.
Chris Spiro.
Spiro Agnew,
Yeah.
disgraced vice president.
Is he still dating Rachel Ellering and trying to
Is
make her
Spiro Agnew still dating
Yeah.
Rachel Ellering?
Yeah.
No.
and trying to get her
I don't
to
think he
adapt
ever was.
to his style of professional wrestling?
Yeah, maybe.
Remember when she just started doing all of his moves?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I like wrestling moves being sexually transmitted.
Funny. I hate you.
Tessa Blanchard doing 630s.
Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Drew.
I guess Drew. The only thing keeping me from saying Drew is that Lashley just won it.
Yeah, but I think the point was they wanted to give Drew his big WrestleMania win
In front of people.
if I get in front of people.
And they don't have Brock Lesnar, so they got Black Lesnar.
Exactly.
That's fair. You've convinced me. Drew McIntyre.
I give it 2.5.
2 3/4.
I like that we've said all of the same.
Yeah.
And all of our ratings have been slightly different than one another.
Oh, we haven't agreed on one rating.
Nope. You said
we're
3
gonna have
3/4. I said 3, 2 1/4, 2 3/4. Dud -1.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I lied. Miz and Bad Bunny. We both said dud. 3.5.
We always
3
find
3/4.
common ground on Bad Bunny.
All right. Day number 2, which seems to me like the weaker day.
Disagree. Day 2 is Fiend Day. Oh, no, pardon me. Yeah, Drew, you have clearly overlooked that it's Fiend Day. No, we got to go back to day 1 because there's one more unannounced match. The fucking women's tag.
We're not talking about
We're
it.
talking about it.
No, we're not.
We're talking about at least a 4-way. It will be a 4-way. If I can name these from memory, you owe me.
You can do it.
You owe me a
just
Coke.
read them.
Drew, you're overestimating my short-term memory.
Literally just read them.
You read them. I was present.
I read them out loud to you.
I can't read or write or hear.
Are you Ahmed Johnson?
Eat a reef.
Eat a reef. Anyways.
Mandy and Dana.
Sure.
Lana and Naomi. Natalia and Tamina. And we believe from the SmackDown report we just read, Carmella and Billie Kay.
Okay.
I think that's the 4-way.
But for what?
Winner fights
on the next.
Shayna and Nia on day 2. And the more exciting thing when you see the forest for the trees here is that one of those 4 teams I just mentioned will be the only 2 people working twice on WrestleMania.
Well,
Couldn't happen to a couple of nicer girls no matter who they are.
Gotta nuke something.
Or is there... How many good wrestlers did I name? 1? Natalia?
Yep.
The End?
Yep.
Naomi would be second, and she's pretty hit and miss.
Yeah.
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 So that's tough. I will say that's going to be tough. Drew, who takes it, Drew?
I don't care.
Who you got?
I don't care.
Who you got?
Which team has the least white women?
Got to be Lana Naomi.
Or Natalia Tamina.
I was average.
Tamina's not white.
Drew, I understand that, but let me tell you my system.
Oh my god. Are you going to do some kind of class ranking, race ranking?
I'm going to say that 3/5 comes up a lot. No. I averaged skin hues of each team. And Lana Naomi's the darkest. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Drew.
Is it?
Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
Okay, you're not wrong.
Thank you.
But I rank my scale based on numbers of murders committed by family members.
Oh. Well, then Natalia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy Snuka killed his mistress and Bret Hart killed hundreds of people.
The greatest mass murderer in the history of the world, Bret the Hitman Hart. I mean, like, Carmella's a heel, but what's her face is...
I think Billie Kay's also
Billie
a
Kay's,
heel.
but she's like comedy.
I think they're
heel.
comedy. I think they're both comedy heels.
And then Natalia and Tamina have been heels.
Okay.
But I guess not from SmackDown. I don't fucking know.
I don't know either.
Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke are faces? ?
Yeah.
And the other team is faces. So
Yes.
I don't know. Lana and Naomi, I guess.
I also think Lana... I'm thinking, do they... Like, is this the culmination of the Lana storyline?
Maybe.
Does she get to, like, beat Nia for titles at WrestleMania? Is this what all this was about for the past 6 fucking months?
Very possible, but sure. Or they've forgotten they were even doing that.
I mean, that's also on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll also go Lana Naomi. Worst match on the show?
Well, is it going to be lower than a dud?
Well, that's my question. Will it be more offensive than... Braun Shane's the worst match.
Well, Bad Bunny Miz, too.
I know, but I honestly think Braun Shane is the worst match.
Okay. I think this match will be better than Miz, Bad Bunny, and Braun Shane.
Yeah.
I think it's the third worst match.
I think it is 3/4 of a star. Not, Drew, not one. Not a whole one. 3/4.
Yeah, I'm aware.
There's a difference.
Yeah, I'm well
I can
aware.
spot a 3/4 versus a 1 from a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
You believe you me?
I don't believe you. I'm gonna give it 1.5.
Oh, you
I'll
are.
give him a benefit of the doubt.
What are you, a feminist now?
Yeah, I'm a total feminist that I'm giving a women's match barely 1 star.
I guess you're a feminazi. That's why you're wearing that pink swastika.
Yeah.
Now we can start
Fine.
Fiend Day.
It's either the U.S. title or the Intercontinental title starts.
This one could be right bottom to top.
Okay.
Let's go bottom to top.
Riddle and Sheamus for the U.S. title.
Do you mean Matt Riddle?
Nope, just Riddle.
Oh,
Don't get it confused.
pardon me. Do you mean Sheamus O'Shaughnessy?
I do not.
Well, now I'm just confused.
I don't care. I don't know anything about this feud.
Did you hear...
The only thing I know is that they are intentionally making Riddle sound like he's retarded.
Speaking of which, did you hear about what they did on
Raw?
Not the Go Home Raw, but the one before that?
I mean, the only thing I heard was that him and Asuka had
Yes.
some promo in the back.
Yes.
Where he, like, fucked up his lines, but then they said it was, no, that's the character. It was intentional.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it, or, like, yeah, that's it. That's literally all I heard.
Yeah, I believe he, like, came out on his scooter or something, because that's a thing he has now, and said, like, half a line to Asuka, and then said, nah, I forgot. And, like, I think he might have said, I forgot my lines, and left on his scooter while Asuka sat there and, like, politely giggled.
Yep. That sounds great.
And I guess Vince thought it was hilarious.
I'm glad that's happening.
I really, really hope it was shoot.
Yeah.
But it seems like it was planned.
Please don't do anything funny, because that's all you'll do.
Yeah, don't be like an amazing former UFC fighter who took amazingly to wrestling instantly and had incredible matches all over the world only to get signed and become a comedy geek like R-Truth.
Correct. Are you comparing Riddle
Yes.
and Truth?
They're the same person.
All right, fair.
In Vince's eyes.
Sure. Although I think he thinks that Truth is way funnier. But
Yeah,
maybe
probably.
not, maybe not anymore.
I mean,
Maybe
I
you
just
do-
hope for the sake of R-Truth's job security, no one ever tells Vince how old he is.
That is true. But the good thing is black don't crack, so he's fine.
Yeah. He looks maybe younger than he did 20 years
He
ago.
looks younger than you.
That's not true.
Scott,
No
side
one,
by side comparison, he looks younger than
no
you.
one looks younger than me.
Yeah, he looks younger than you.
No, I'm a baby.
R-Truth is 50, and he looks younger than you at, what are you, 48?
I'm baby.
You please don't ever do that again. I will silence your microphone over here, and no one will hear you for the rest of the podcast.
I said I'm baby.
Thank you. I'm gonna say Sheamus for the sake of why not.
I'm gonna say Sheamus, and I'll tell you why. Riddle was literally never supposed to have the title.
Oh yeah, Keith Lee.
Keith Lee was supposed to pin Riddle in a 3-way, so Sheamus didn't have to get pinned, and Keith Lee could get the title. However, Keith Lee and his main squeeze, Mia Yim, have instead decided to just keep giving each other COVID back and forth for the last 3 months, which I didn't even think was a thing that could happen scientifically.
But
they're proving me wrong.
Well, maybe they should take it seriously. Maybe they're both anti-maskers, anti-vaxxers, and not going to finish that sentence because it was going to be racist.
I don't know how you could say anything racist about Keith Lee and Mia Yim.
Yep. I'm going to say Sheamus.
I'm going to say that both of their last names sound Chinese, but only one is. How about that?
I'm gonna surprise you. 3 stars.
Riddle Sheamus?
Yeah.
I mean, I think they had a good one on Raw at some point. But that means they have used their quota of good ones. So, what did you say, 3?
3.
I'm not giving you 3. I'm giving you 2.5, and you're gonna like it.
Sure.
We have, as it stands, we have no 4 stars yet.
Nope, and there's probably not gonna be.
Excellent. Was there a 4-star last year?
I don't care. Yes.
I might have given
Undertaker AJ.
I guess those are
Still
tough.
counts.
Those are tough to rate.
Was it on WrestleMania?
No, it was in a graveyard.
It was on WrestleMania.
No, WrestleMania has to be in a ring.
Nope. It's on the show. It's on the broadcast.
No, they did WrestleMania and then they did that one afterwards.
I don't know. That's not how it works.
It was a part of Mania.
Sure.
It was like McIntyre Big Show.
Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn
I think
with Logan Paul in his corner.
I'm so happy for both those guys that they get to have a match against each other at WrestleMania. That's awesome. Right? Who's with me? Are you not with...
In 2021, not really. Neither one of them's a fucking worth anything right now.
No, I know. It's like they're nothing on the card.
Yeah.
Vince sees nothing in either guy.
It's as if 2 best friends got to wrestle each other on the biggest stage in the world, but literally anything they do doesn't fucking matter.
No, completely. But like these 2 young, one fat, one skinny guy in IWS in Montreal in 2004 saying, "Man, we're gonna wrestle each other on WrestleMania one day." I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
They are. It's just too bad that what the Fed that runs WrestleMania, what it has become. But
would it make you
good for
sad
them.
to know that both of them are younger than you?
I don't think that's even possible. I don't think anyone in WWE is younger than me. Certainly no one in the Elimination Chamber was younger than me, and that's a shoot.
Did we know who trained Sami Zayn?
Jacques Rougeau?
No.
Kevin Owens.
No. Kevin Owens was trained by
PCP Crazy F and Manny?
Jacques Rougeau.
He's Rougeau.
And PCO.
Yeah, excellent.
And Sami Zayn, according to this, was trained by Jerry Toot, a.k.a. the Wall Brother.
Oh,
and
weird.
Savio Vega.
Awesome.
That is rad. The
I'm into
Wall
it.
Brother and Savio Vega.
How did the Wall train?
I guess he
Sami
had a
Zayn?
school, maybe.
Interesting.
Who's that up there, brother, without wearing my glasses in my 40s, 45 miles away from the building? Oh, it's the Wall Brother,
It's the
probably
Wall Brother.
because his music's playing in the building.
I'm going off music. To be honest, I'm going more off audio than visual at this point. I think it's the Wall. Someone will need to confirm.
Owens Zayn is fun for people who used to like good wrestling.
It's good wrestling for people who... It's bad wrestling for people who like good wrestling? I don't know.
No.
I mean, they're both great.
Yeah.
The match will underachieve.
Yeah. I'm going to say Owens.
Yeah, because Sami Zayn's a joke.
And also the Logan Paul thing. Like, Logan Paul's probably going to, like, turn on him or something.
Well, yeah, Logan Paul is with Sami Zayn, and yet Paul is acting like a face and Sami's like a heel. Like, Paul is, like, actively making fun of Sami Zayn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, not really sure why he's with him, but, yeah. And also, if you had told those two little Quebecers in 2004 that you'll be on a match together at WrestleMania, but there's gonna be some piece of shit, some absolute garbage human being who doesn't deserve to breathe the same air as you.
Oh my God.
who I wish he was on the other end of things in the suicide forest when he was there.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Is going to be involved in your match. They'd probably say, "What's YouTube?" But yeah, then I guess they'd have some more follow-up questions. So yeah, I guess Kevin Owens 3.5.
I went with a 3, giving them room to grow.
I would love to say Kevin Owens 5.
Yep.
Because you could say for probably 3 or 4 matches on the show, in any other promotion in the world, add a 1.5 stars.
At minimum, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like Cesaro Rollins in PWG.
Sure.
4 3/4.
Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Big E and Apollo Crews in a Nigerian drum fight.
Which you thought was a joke.
I thought
when you saw it on Wikipedia. You thought someone was being a silly
the Wikipedia
goose.
page and was being a racist.
Yeah, but no,
no,
it's real.
It's apparently just a street fight, but it could be anything.
Yeah, I hope like Nigerian drums are being played the whole fight. I think that
I love
rock.
A feud that is based around one guy thinking the other guy isn't black enough.
That's right.
Because one's from Africa and one's from the Caribbean.
I'm a real ass beep and you're a fake ass beep. The match.
Just so you know, I'm going to edit this so that the beeps say the word you're saying.
Oh my god, you're going to reverse beep me?
I'm going to reverse beep
you monster.
The people listening won't even know there was a beep because it's just going to say the word you wanted to say.
It's just going to be a hard R's as far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
As far as the R can see.
Yeah. That's a hilariously bad taste feud to start, but whatever. They're doing it, and...
Well, I mean, come on, Drew. It's not like they gave Apollo Crews a spear.
You know what? They didn't give him a spear to throw.
Hold on, I'm getting breaking news. One sec. Let me check my my Maxwell Smart shoe phone. Drew, they gave him a spear.
Oh,
damn.
Well,
I
don't know what to tell you.
The best laid plans of Mice and Men.
I don't know that I've really paid enough attention to know what's going on with this feud.
You're not paying attention to the blackest feud in wrestling?
I am not.
Coward. I'm going Cruz.
Well, E won their match.
I feel like Big E's beat him 17 times.
But they also botched the finish.
Sure did.
So I guess Apollo wins, but what does that gain anybody if Apollo wins?
Blackest U.S. champion ever. And by U.S. I mean IC. Who's the U.S. champion?
Riddle.
All right, I worked it out.
Who do you, what rating do you think?
Did I say 2.5 for the last? No, I said 3.5 for the last.
3.5 for the last one.
Well, this feels like 2.5. Is it the same I gave Riddle Sheamus?
It is.
They seem equal-ish.
Sure.
The mid-card title matches seem on par.
I'm also gonna give it 2.5.
Friends.
We've literally had the same winner in every match. because it's predictable as fuck.
That's true.
And also, this show, the match ratings are even closer.
Ooh.
But fuck it, who cares?
Edging towards synchronicity.
Okay, so now the next one, the best match, the important match.
What day is it?
It's Fiend Day, baby.
Hey, it's Fiend Day.
The Fiend, Randy Orton. I'm surprised it's not some kind of weird stip match or something. I thought they were gonna do.
They did one. They did the fucking Inferno match already. So now you got to follow that up with a match.
When did they do an Inferno match?
When Orton burnt him to a crisp.
That was an Inferno match?
It was something.
Oh, I thought he just lit him on fire at the end for the sake of lighting him on fire.
Now that's entirely possible. You're right, and I'm filled with doubt.
Like, I assumed this would be an Inferno match.
It wasn't called Inferno. I feel like it was a gimmick.
I don't care.
You keep talking. I'm looking up TLC 2020.
I don't really want to do this anymore. And by this, I mean live life with Scott.
Be alive.
So...
Drew, I feel like
somebody please help me.
I feel like you're not embracing...
I'm asking for help.
You're not embracing Fiend Day.
Fiend Day is going to put me over the edge, and I'm going to murder Suey, Scott, and Kelly.
Just be
Kelly
sure...
doesn't even know it yet, but he's getting murdered on the 11th.
Can I offer you some advice?
Sure.
Be sure to Suey first before you worry about murder. A lot of people get hung up on the murder part.
And they forget about the Sueys.
Get the Suey out of the way.
Yeah.
And
you know
then...
what? The murders are more work, so just get the easy thing done so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Randy Orton defeated The Fiend in a Firefly Inferno match.
All right.
At TLC 2020.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't care who wins.
The Fiend
and
wins.
I don't want to do the rest of this podcast. So
Oh, we're so close.
We're not even close. There's 10 more matches.
Oh my god. I got Fiend. Do you want to take Orton? You don't have to. You can do what you want. It's your life.
For the sake of us having one different,
so
I will take Orton.
That's going to be the one we're invested. This is like, man, this always happens on Randy Orton matches because we got all hyped about AJ and Orton in 2019. Like, I got AJ, you got Orton. Oh,
yes, we did.
We're going to have a fight.
Or Orton Kane.
Orton Kane, a match that definitely happened on WrestleMania, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
What year for $1 million? Drew, 7 figures.
20.
No, you're crazy.
20.
It was 1974.
14.
Nah, that seems too late.
2013.
I don't know. 1986.
Yeah, it was the year that I was born.
And years before I was born.
I'm gonna say.
'Cause I'm a baby.
I'm gonna say another dud. What are you gonna say? There's a lot of silence on this podcast, so maybe talk.
No, I was thinking very hard. They could hear me thinking. This is minus. This is going to be an abject disaster.
Okay, I agree. So should I give it a minus?
You
No, I'm going to stick with my dud.
You stick with dud.
Yeah.
-4 stars.
Oh my god. All right. I am absolutely on board with -4 stars.
Fiend wins. Babyface Fiend.
Yeah.
Gets his big win back from Orton.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he's the babyface. Well,
yeah.
I don't want to change my vote now, but yeah, definitely. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Should we do the women's tag?
Oh, yes. We should.
So, I guess, in theory, according to us, it's
Shayna and Nia against maybe Lana and Naomi.
I think it's the
challengers.
If it's Lana and Naomi, they win. If it's anybody else, I think... No, because they're probably ready to break up Shayna and Nia.
Entirely possible. Has every title match we have called a change?
We said...
Yes?
Yeah, AJ almost
yes.
Women's championship, yes. Men's championship, yes. Yep, US, yes. Intercontinental, yes. And then, yeah, so yeah, we have.
All right, every title changes.
Well, it's not like they can't do it.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying the other team, whoever the Shayna Nia team is.
I got challengers. Lana over Nia.
Sure.
Dud.
I'll say 1.
I'll
say 1.
Dud.
I will be generous and give them a 1.
Okay. I'll allow it for now, but watch yourself.
Asuka versus definitely still a woman, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, definitely not.
Don't assume my gender.
Definitely not forced trans by Triple H.
I saw a thing on the network that was I think it was like Icons Beth Phoenix. So it was
The two icons they've done so far have been Yokozuna and Beth Phoenix.
Well, you gotta nuke something. So I watched part of it. It was just on in the background while I was packing, and
Fudge.
They were talking, of course, packing fudge. Pack
you.
that fudge. So they were talking to just like, I don't know, like Ember Moon about how Beth Phoenix had inspired her and blah, blah. And then they talked to Rhea Ripley.
Imagine being inspired by Beth Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix was pretty good.
But who cares?
I mean, sure. But she was a pretty good wrestler.
What's her best match?
That tag match with her and Naomi against Michelle McCool and Layla, the tables match.
How did you have that ready to go?
I don't know, but that's their best. That's her best match.
That's crazy.
That match is good.
I am
Beth and Natalia beat the shit out of them. It's great.
I am flabbergasted.
Yeah.
That you had an answer ready.
I don't know what to tell you.
You're gonna have to talk for a while I recover. I'm gonna.
Sure.
I'm gonna need a minute to come back from that.
I bet you will look and you'll be surprised that there's there's good matches in here.
I will. Because she's a white woman.
I'm clicking on you. There we go. Oh my god. It's just Royal Rumbles.
Beth Phoenix has 3 matches with above 3-star Wrestling Observer ratings. And they are
an OVW match from 2006.
They are the 2010, 18, and 20 men's, women's, and women's Royal Rumbles.
Beth Phoenix and Melina from something in a ladder match.
That's
One Night Stand 2008.
And I
Extreme
Quit.
Rules. And
oh my god, what is that? From Mania 2000.
The WrestleMania 25 Battle Royal is a .39.
There was a women's Battle Royal on Mania in 2009?
There was. That was the one that Santina Marella won.
Oh,
The Miss WrestleMania.
of course. It's a 0.39 out of 10 on Cage Match. I really want to watch that.
I got it.
Unbelievable.
I got it. We'll watch it. After this recording, 3.8.
And a solid 3.8 for Triple H Orton in the main event.
Oh, amazing.
Very nice.
Anyways, so during the interview where they it's like Ember Moon, it's maybe somebody else, I don't remember who, and they get to Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley goes like, yeah, I remember growing up like watching Beth Phoenix and thinking like, oh, like she's like this big, strong, powerful woman, but she's also beautiful.
Okay.
And she said, growing up, like I was a really athletic person, and so everybody always told me how manly I looked, and so I really looked up to Beth Phoenix. And I'm like, oh, they told you how manly you looked when you were in high school? Imagine what they think of you now.
And you were like a nice looking blonde with long hair
with like your own personality,
Yeah.
and your own look, instead of having Triple H tell you what you look like.
And now you're a lesbian Nazi.
Yeah. God.
At least aesthetic wise.
It's just so weird to me for somebody who has such body image issues of looking like a man who over the course of the last 3 or 4 years has just become more
has
manly.
Literally been transitioning.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Is Triple H sneaking her hormones?
Maybe.
Is he micro-dosing her on testosterone?
I hope so. God, I hope so. Although she's on the main roster now, so he might not have as easy access to her.
Well, now Vince will just do it.
Yeah. So anyways, Asuka versus Ripley. I think maybe Rhea Ripley wins.
Yes. I think so,
I think this is her repayment for doing the job to Charlotte.
Well, at least that really paid off.
And
the Charlotte NXT run.
And also, Asuka's been champion for, I don't know, like 100 years at this point.
I think so.
So, sure, why not just do a change?
It seems like a why not situation.
And also, every other title has changed, so why not
change them all?
Change them all. It has potential. This
It does.
This might be the best match so far.
It honestly could be. I'm debating saying 4 stars. Is that foolish?
I want to keep it everything under 4 stars.
I mean, I can easily be convinced to say 3
I'm
3/4.
gonna go 3 3/4 for sure.
All right, to be safe.
I really don't want to give them too much credit. I'd rather be surprised and have it be 4 stars.
Could this be like another Mania 30 or 31 situation?
No, absolutely not.
No?
No.
Where we like underestimate
No.
everything and it ends up
No,
being a
Scott,
really good show?
no.
Is WrestleMania 37 going to be the best WrestleMania ever?
Yeah. No, it's not going to be.
Is it going to look back 20 years in the past and say, fuck you, 17, 37's here?
No, that's not going to happen.
No?
No, I really don't think we're getting that way. And so the main event of Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, and the man known as Edge. The old man known as Edge.
Have we talked about how insanely similar to 2014 this is?
It's very similar. I mean, the storyline played out very slightly differently, because I don't think anybody expected Daniel Bryan to win the Royal Rumble. I think
that part's
everybody
different.
expected Edge to win, and Edge was the face. I guess Batista was the face.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, from the standpoint of there's a heel world champion, a legend comes back as a face and wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Because WWE is so fucking dog shit at faces, they cannot keep that person face until WrestleMania. And now you have 2 heels, and now you add Daniel Bryan, and he's the one who wins.
I don't think Bryan wins.
Oh, we got a disagreement.
I think Reigns retains.
I'm going Bryan. Because I'm stupid.
You're stupid, and you're what we call in the sports world
Gay.
a homer. You are the guy who who believes your team is the best team. Every call against your team is injustice, and it is intentional, and that there's no way that was a penalty or not a home run or whatever. And that's you with Bryan Danielson.
Drew,
Bryan Danielson is maybe the greatest white wrestler in the history of wrestling. And he is up against an old man who's getting older by the minute. Like,
every week older.
Every minute he's alive is a year off his life. And another guy who's literally only good if everybody else in the match is better than him.
Look, you're calling me a homer. What is that if not the sports version of patriotism? Believing that by being born in a place, your country is intrinsically better than other countries.
So you're saying that the Buffalo Bills are the greatest Super Bowl champions of all time because they've been to 4 straight Super Bowls.
Yeah, have you?
So if you've come second place 4 times, that means you're the best team.
If you average them out over those 4 years, they're better than every other team.
Interesting. You're wrong.
I'm not sure the same argument I was making at all.
No, but you're saying like where you were born. If you're born a Patriot,
like if
you're born in Buffalo,
if I'm from
and you're
Buffalo,
raised in Buffalo,
then they're the best.
Then the Buffalo Bills are the greatest.
And
football
every call
franchise.
against them is wrong, and we're better than the other teams.
Okay,
because that's where I'm from.
Okay,
and it's that narcissism that extends to my team, my country, my race, my religion, whatever. What I am is the best, and different ones are alien or other to me, and therefore worse. What are you not getting?
I'm not getting it. I wanted you to admit that the Buffalo Bills are the greatest football team.
They are.
I had a secret subplot here that I a hidden agenda that I wanted you to do. And you did it, so thank you. I'm giving it Roman Reigns 3 stars.
Bryan Danielson, or Daniel Bryan, whatever his name is,
5 stars.
3.5.
Okay. So
we'll
the
see
first
who looks
day
stupid.
Literally doesn't matter. And the second day...
And why doesn't the first day matter?
Because we have all of the same picks.
Well, let me ask you this. Why does the second day matter?
Because we have 2 different picks.
You're missing all of this. The first day does not matter because it's Fiend Day. Because it's not Fiend Day. Day 2, that's Fiend Day.
I don't know what you're talking about. I really am not invested in Fiend Day as much as you are.
You wait until you see a -4-star match, and then come back and tell me you're not invested.
Hold on. Let me ask you one question.
Go.
Is there going to be maggots projected on the ring?
I would be surprised if there weren't.
Okay.
Or actually...
Then I might be back in.
Then I'm back. What if... Well, here's the thing. They've done that. I think we got to step it up a notch for 2021. I think real maggots.
Oh!
Yeah.
A ring covered in real maggots.
Yeah. We're going down, down, down in a burning ring of maggots.
All right, I'm back in.
Okay.
I'm back in.
Suddenly, someone doesn't think Fiend Day is so stupid.
Now Fiend Day is the good day. now that's all I want in life is Fiend Day.
I did it. And that was my secret bet with myself, was to get you to recognize the greatness of Fiend Day.
God, terrible. All right, so that's WrestleMania, Pirates 2, Curse of the Dragon Emperor. And I hope we don't get to 38.
No.
I hope WrestleMania Dallas Stars 2 next year doesn't happen.
God willing, there will not be a 38.
I hope you enjoyed listening to a bonus episode that has no reward whatsoever to you.
Have a safe and happy holiday.
No, this is after the holiday.
This isn't Christmas?
No.
Okay.
This is Dictator's Day.
Is it? It's almost Earth Day.
Yeah, what Earth? The dead Earth? The one that we're living on that's flat?
And
has an ice wall around the outside?
Grow up. It's not flat. It's hollow.
And there's a turtle underneath that carries it through space.
Yeah, stupid.
Listen, I'm not saying it's flat.
I'm just asking
There's
questions.
just a bunch of questions.
There's a lot of questions. You idiot.
Goodbye.